This is an in-depth tutorial on how to use canisters and refill them. This video assumes you understand the basics of power, how to use the arc furnace, as well as the autolathe. Begin by creating the hydraulic pipe bender from the autolathe, and then hooking it into your power system. You can create an active vent from the hydraulic pipe bender with 5 iron, 1 gold, and 5 copper. You can also take it from your construction supplies 2 case. You're going to take the active vent and place it onto a frame, and then you're going to wire it into your power grid. Once you've placed your active vent down, build a gas tank storage from the hydraulic pipe bender. Somewhere near your active vent, you're going to place down your gas tank storage. Once you've placed your active vent and the gas tank storage, connect them via pipe. For the first example, I emptied out my jetpack propellant by taking it out of my suit and then throwing it onto the ground and opening up the canister. This ensures that there's absolutely nothing in it. I put it into the gas tank storage, and then I'm going to power up my active vent. I had accidentally forgotten to wire mine, but once you have yours set up and powered, turn it on and then make sure it's set to intake gases. You can then equip your mining belt and take out any of the gases that you've mined. I used oxides for this example. You'll likely need a lot in the end, so make sure you've mined plenty. Like I said, I used oxides for this example. The current gases that you can get in the game are volatiles, oxides, and ice. Because of the different gases, certain things may require mixes. The jetpack right now is unique, as it can take any of the gases you currently have. Once you've melted an entire stack of oxides into the active vent, you can then take out your canister and see that it has new pressure inside of it. From here, you can open up your backpack and re-equip the refueled canister into the propellant slot. This will allow you to use your jetpack again, but side note, the jetpack uses a lot of fuel and really fast. The only upside to this is that the jetpack can currently use any gases in the game. It doesn't require any mix or anything, and it makes it incredibly easy to refuel. Next, we'll refuel the Welding Torch, which I've shown has 0 kPa inside of it. So, now we just insert the canister like before, and then you go and stand on top of the active vent with volatiles and oxides. You need to have both inside of your hands and just let it take it in. As a side note, I created 2 new canisters, and the current one I'm melting ice and volatiles into. This is to prove that the Welding Torch won't work with this mix. You can insert the canister and then turn on the Welding Torch, but this won't allow it to work, despite the fact that the canister does have pressure inside of it. After chucking the recently filled canister a hefty distance, I decided to fill up a new canister with the oxide and volatile mix. This is to prove that the Welding Torch can be used with a new canister. I'd also made an error with my fuel tank. It's why I made new canisters. I got confused because it was losing all the pressure inside of it. This is because I'd opened it to actually release all the pressure so I could refill it. I forgot to close it. Don't make that mistake, but I doubt you'll be doing the opening of it just to do the testing that I did. The process for refilling and using canisters is actually rather simple. I couldn't figure out oxygen though because I took it out of my suit and never got a warning. I even filled a new canister with volatiles and put it into my suit. It wasn't until later I realized that I had to flush my helmet as it still had leftover oxygen. That'll conclude the tutorial on how to refill some of the canisters in the game. The jetpack, like I said, can currently use anything. To refill your oxygen tank, you're going to want to mine up oxides and use those. And then the Welding Torch, you need a mix of volatiles and oxides to get it to function. I think it's rather simple right now, but they'll definitely make it more complex in the future. Thank you for watching this video.